Welcome back. And I read this book few months ago, and I was going through it again, and I realized that this book needs a lot of appreciation, and its messages need to be in the public forum. Many of people know these rules in different words, different statements, but where it originates, it helps in a much better way. So there are basically three lessons today I'm going to talk about from this book. The book is How to Use Your Enemies, and it's from Baltasar Gracian. Okay, but before that, let me add context to it. We are our greatest enemy. Many of you just understood by those statements, but for some, I need to explain. Basically, when you start searching, search for what? There are many things people search. Search for peace, search for truth, search for understanding, or so-called world calling. What's your calling? What's the purpose of your life? When you start searching for that, you understand that all of the world around you disappears. Nothing matters more than understanding yourself, and that's why many people seek solitude so that they can understand themselves in a better way, and their searching is the most priority. When you start searching for yourself, you understand that you are your greatest enemy. All the things you need to fix, or all the things you can fix, is inside you. You can't fix the world around you. You can't change everyone. You can't change people's thought process. You can't change their views about things. Everything is kind of restricted. It's the learning process. When you learn things, you understand that people can change themselves by themselves only. No one can influence them. So that's the one of the greatest thing you understand when you start searching. That's what Buddha did. That's what Miyamoto Musashi did. That's what Kapil Gupta did, and many a people we know who achieved and who become master in their field, who were the first in their field, the first discovery of an idea or a thought, gone through this phase, the searching phase, and they were their enemy, not majorly in a sense of physically. It's mostly psychological and philosophical. You fight with your own ideas. You don't believe in beliefs, you believe in learning. You understand that what you are thinking today, what are your views on a topic today, will change over time, and that's the true learning process. If you follow a religion, ideology, or a political system, and you stick to it for life, it is not a good way to think about it, because many things in the past improved over the time, bit by bit. There were problems. Currently, still we have problems. Democracy is one of the best things, but we have many problems in democracy, and it can be better. But it can only be better by adding more democracy, not restricting it. That's how democracy works. Searching is most important, and you are your enemy. And when this book talks about use your enemy, most of it is about how you wander around in the society, which is almost all of those is your enemy, because people prescribe you for diseases you don't have. Okay, people say that you want this, you want that, but in reality you don't know what you want. You have to search for it, you have to explore things, and then rule out one after one, and then you will be left with few or one thing to do. That will be your calling, that will be your true calling, whatever you want to say it. That search for peace, greatness, mastery, whatever it is. So that's the context. Let's start with the three messages that this book gives. The first lesson: the height of perfection. No one is born complete. Perfect yourself and your activities day by day until you become a truly consummate human being. पहले consummate का मतलब क्या होता है? The word consummate stands for mastery, to be expert in your field. It is of no use in creating mundane things for, in general, yourself and the people around you. If you want to help them, every day you need to change yourself. There are many books written upon this topic, like Atomic Habits. It talks about how you improve yourself 1% every day, and in a year you improve yourself something like 37%, something like that, 37x, like something like that. That's the concept. No one is perfect, okay? No one needs to be perfect, but to create something good, to achieve something good, to search for something good, you need to perfect yourself every day. 1% better, 2% better, whatever you can do. Avoid outdoing your superiors. All triumphs are despised, and triumphing over your superior is either stupid or fatal. Basically, जब भी तुम लाइफ में कुछ बेटर कर रहे हो, whenever you are doing something good, you are improving, you are becoming better, and you show it to the world, people despise you. You can call it jealousy or whatever it is, but people despise you. That's just the truth. You can find it in the book that Power also. I don't know what's the full name of that book. And superiority has always been detested, especially by our superiors. So when you become good in your field, the one who are above you will always try to suppress you. It's better to not show off and actually work. When you will work, there is not show off, and it's not hiding. It's caution. It's precaution, caution, whatever you want to call it. It helps you. It's humanize you. Okay, it's keep you wise. Then it also talks about sovereign. Sovereign, that is the highest power or the biggest achiever or the master of the field. When it comes to sovereign, they don't want to be proved wrong. So whenever you give advice, give them as advice or suggestion. Don't try to break their entire thought process. That is obvious because many people are born with certain thought process, and they are fed, they have prescribed over life that this is how you live. Always produce it as advice or suggestion, and not to break their whole reality. That is not helpful. And the last lesson is Belie your national defects. It's basically talk about domains. Whatever I was talking, it's kind of similar on the line, but it's specifically talk about the ideas, the thoughts, and the surrounding the world, the domain you have built up. Basically, you restrict yourself according to where you live, what are your thoughts, how much you can grow, and what idea you support, what religion you are. So it's better to go beyond that domain. It's basically like what I was saying about the idea of communism, democracy, or whatever it is. Okay, you don't need to stick to it. You will be wrong, and you need to be wrong. Whatever I am telling you on the camera today, maybe someday I will say that I was wrong, and that's the learning. But if I say it will be a very static thing, I am right today, I am right in it's wrong, that's not learning. That's a very rigid thought process, and people need to be wrong. When you learn about philosophy, when you follow philosophy, when you follow different types of ideas and different concepts, you need to go through it. You don't need to stick to it. Believe in learning, not believe in beliefs. ठीक है, कोई एक बिलीफ को पकड़ के उसी पे अटके नहीं रह जाना. Improve. That's the three lessons which are very important. This book has so many lessons, so I will cover many of them. It helps to break the thought process in a very good way. और जहाँ हम अभी ये बात कर रहे थे that avoid outdoing your superior, इस चीज़ का काइंड ऑफ एक एग्जांपल अभी रिसेंट में हम लोग को दिखा है. अब ये किस तरीके से काम कर रहा है, कौन सही कौन गलत है, ये हम यहाँ पे बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. हम इस चीज़ का एग्जांपल का बात कर रहे हैं. रिसेंटली कुछ लोग हैं, कुछ पीपल हैं इंडिया में जो बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे थे, बट देयर सुपीरियर्स ट्राइड टू सप्रेस देयर वॉइस. दैट्स a very true thing we experience every day in our society. One more thing, because I'm talking about superior, so also I want to add it my own thought process. It's my personal opinion that you should not respect in the sense of respect for their art, craft, knowledge. Not respect people according to their age. Never assume or never correlate the idea of knowledge with the number of ages you have lived. That's not a true case. Okay, that's all. Thank you.